5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Radiant team pick.
Witch Doctor.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Elder Titan.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Beastmaster.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Friends, let us skirmish.
哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友，哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？
10 seconds
队
remaining.
友呢？
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Wow!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
Wow!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The next label play. The next label play. The next label play.
Dire team pick.
Imber Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Disruptor.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Tiny.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Wow!
Juggernaut.
Choose your hero.
Well, look at that. Didn't you see me waving? Did I hear a squeak?
Also, fun fact too, both of these
Prepare
teams
for battle.
have themselves a Brazilian player. Shout out to all the Brazilians in chat. I know we've got the Easy for Laszlo crowd over there, and I know we've also got all the HFN fans.
What have I done?
As a South American fan, I love to see it. Love to see SA players mixing in with the...
I think it's the kind of skill transfer, well, You've always hoped
next
to
label
see
play.
SCA players go to EU, for example, but the only one who successfully made that step has been Mid1. But to bring that raw aggression and that high skill gameplay into a lineup that would probably, by nature, be more reserved, perhaps even reserved, it's the kind of clash of cultures that can really push your lineup to this level. I love to see that both of these.
It's interesting to see the evolution. For a while, I was looking at HFN on Crazy, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if this is the right fit, because you have, HFN known for being very, very greedy. You have to make sure that, you have a mid player who's going to be playing tempo, who's not going to be just AFK farming. But over time, it really feels like they've adjusted. HFN has adjusted, but also just the way that the Crazy Boys play around him. They've actually upped their aggression. You can see, Bryle's always loved to be very, very aggressive. So it kind of fits in. But also HFN is forced now to realize, okay, I can't just AFK farm the entire time. I do have to show up for some of these fights. And you're seeing such an improvement out of the side of Crazy, obviously. Because, before, what was it? I think grand finals in the past have been Quincy versus Thunder Predator, Quincy versus 4 Zoomers, and now we've got Crazy. So teams are really starting to come into their own. Oh, I love the banter between them.
They know each other
All the time. Guessing that we've got a couple pink, one side or the other.
That's nice.
Ah, there we go. There's some Brazilian love back and forth. Lelis and HFN. It's been crazy to look back overall. Following the SA scene, I posted a picture earlier today, and it's the old infamous squad, really, really old. It's got Whisper, it's got Moose. Moose looks like a baby. He looks so young there. We got Pepita, who's still on the squad. I think it's also Schofield, Tomato. It's just so cool to, again, those are all Peruvian players, but the fact that they're all still in the playing together and they're having, years.
it is, and I'm hoping that there's more. You can't let these guys just suffer through a drought.
No, definitely not. And I think the other thing that's been how fast the SA teams have improved the past couple last 6 months are really step up more. Some of them suffering a little bit more than others, though. You know, Beast Quest performs very, very well on land. They haven't been doing super great, unfortunately, and but also, you know, looking for Zoomers. If you had told me that Sammy Boy was going to be in a grand final a couple of years ago, I would have been like, wait, what? You know, but he's been playing fantastic. Husky and Ocean doing very well together. Gunner, of course.
Husky and Ocean have been my favorite.
Wow! See you later, nerds.
Those two extremely fun to watch. They're inventive. They're very ready to sacrifice themselves for the team.
They're definitely fun to watch. A good support team. Like, again, that's why I really enjoy Stinger. They just move together so well. And even though it's not a support duo, watching KheZu and MoonMeander move around, or just MoonMeander and Bryle, like, it's just fun. It's more fun to cast games where, you know, you can see these plans unfolding.
Well, let's see what plans Crazy has.
30 seconds.
They're definitely the ones that have to take fight to Quincy. Poor animal.
Oh, cruelty, shake my guys. Come on now. Sec spider. Is it bad that I don't like? I believe KheZu that there might just be a giant spider and everybody's just panicking.
No, I
it's more believable than the cat on fire, right?
Definitely. No, I can see KheZu being very concerned about that. Honestly, normally I'm not that fussed by spiders either, but if you know that you're going to be very focused on something else, like too focused to spider away, then it's not a fun idea to have it.
It's like a nightmare. Imagine if that happened on land. Can you imagine just like the booth, like at TI, there's just some big, awful spider and you see everyone start screaming.
I would commend any spider that made its way.
So are we saying that we're gonna see like sabotaging come out eventually? You're just gonna dump a box of spiders into... Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want to think about it. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, MSS though, taking a decent amount of damage. Yeah, so those tangos, those are probably gonna have to walk home. Putting up a good fight. They throw out the donks there. SVG forced back, and that's runes going over to the side of Cr4zy. Lelis only one for Quinn.
Now let's see. I presume that YawaR's gonna make top lane, although of course on that Juggernaut is a pretty doesn't need him to be there just and yeah.
哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
Nice, nice.
Yeah, he just took too much damage over by the rune, so he had to go back here and again lane. So very basic 2v2 sort of thing. MoonMeander should be able to do a decent amount of harass though in the bottom lane. Thunderstrike does a lot level 1. He's getting punched by SVG too, so they've got a little support battle going on, but try to block this camp.
Since Morphin is a fairly short-range hero, he is going to be
Lelis? Not looking great for him. I think they needed to get the stun off though, although he goes right back over here. YawaR choosing to hold on to it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Biding their time.
It's definitely more dangerous Prophet to beat that Blade Fury. He's a high armor hero. On level 3 he's going to have to take it back again.
They get that point of the Maledict up, I think. Very difficult for Lelis to come. MSS doing the best he can here, does go and try to pull the creep wave of XP. Continuing to do it.
This is also one of the things that gets extremely hard once... There we go. A lot of teams are used to Doctor solo offliners who would try to do a Witch Doctor chase keep pretty much anyone's entire HP.
He's a little bit more help though.
Yeah,
got very close. He had to pop that fairy fire. I'm sure he's not happy about that, but not down just yet.
In this case, MSS can decide to just harass him back, as it's not like, you know, walking away with a quick wave trying to...
Move faster.
How's the mid lane going?
So,
Ryle just gonna go here.
yeah, well, as kind of expected, because these two have played this match well, but also against each other. No actual points in guard for Quinn. It's just a harassing tool for Ryle. It was a way to purely focusing on with Slide and Fist.
Well, he's doing a great job here. He's got 16 yes right now. Ryle.
With this build, it's usually a win for the Spirit, and it gets especially tough at level. The Invoker, as I said before, doesn't gain anything from whereas Quinn gets the possibility to straight up kill his... If he gets... That's one that...
That's going to be interesting to see if they secure up these runes. We are reaching toward that 4-minute mark, and I know a lot of the SA teams put a lot of pressure on that. But right now it feels like, you know, they're just kind of having these little support battles. MSS taking some of that damage again from YawaR. Does have a way to, you know, toss him back if needed. Give off a couple more hits, but I think they're trying to just make their way over to this rune spot to help secure it here for the Ember.
That's all.
Yep, 4 minutes, it's bottom, and they do make that rotation. It's a double damage rune. MoonMeander's gonna just snap it up.
Happily take it. And MSS is like, I gotta go back to base anyway. Might as well harass Ryle a little bit.
Dire structures are fortified.
Lelis, though, in the top lane, he's gonna fall. That's our first blood.
Middle tower is under attack.
There's a dive going on behind her too. They really want Quinn, but they're just not going to be able to do it. MoonMeander is trying to make it, but they get taken down, and MSS will fall after.
Nice little big brawl here as well.
The only problem with a disruptor trying to like roam is he's not as sturdy as something like an Earth Spirit, right? So these plays become a little bit more dangerous. Have that HP to work with.
And your biggest strength is trading as opposed to in don't have any mobility. It's a big switch from
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Crazy. Been having the time of his life up here. 32 and 6. The pressure been placed a bit, but it feels like Owie and Tiny have just been fighting each other for the most part, allowing HFN to just hit creeps, and he's totally fine with this.
Been doing great. He's also going straight into the Ashas, but that's
Dire's
his
middle
item.
tower is under attack.
No battle furies, and to me it does indicate a willingness to join in.
Maybe next time.
Gotta, yeah. Get this positioning. They open up with the mountain, get a couple of the bounces off, plus the spin. This is gonna be a very dead Lelis. Gonna try to make it out in time, but the follow-up here from MSS, tossing him underneath the tower, plus the body blocks. Not quite enough damage. Just have that healing wards. He's gonna go throw it up. Somehow Lelis does manage to survive it. It was a level 2 Maledict. So
Again, extra.
quite enough, but it was close. Very close. Brile if he wants to pick it up, but mostly just making sure that Quinn can't have it.
Illusion Rune wouldn't have been Death of Brawl yet anyway. You have to secure it in case it's something. Brawl honestly has to focus on staying in the lane.
Dire's courier
He gives
has been killed.
It's painful.
His HFN's side, but that'll slow him down a little bit. That was his, oh god, that was his Yasha, I think.
Lost it, yeah. Oh.
He just lost it because the courier got sniped. Mid lane now. Drops down the ward here. Quinn's getting very aggressive. Brile has to realize that something's up here.
Radiant's
Just managed to go throughout the tornado. TPs are coming in. Lelis jumping in as well. They want this kill. There's the avalanche. There's a stomp. Glimpse right back again, but it doesn't matter. They get the kill over onto Bra. Now MoonMeander left behind, as is Owie. They tried to make this rotation, but all of a sudden they have so many heroes in this mid lane coming out from Quincy crew. And get hit up with that coconut. Want this, so MSS is here. The toss right back over into the loving arms of Lelis. And down goes the tower. Down goes several heroes. A very nice calculated move here coming out from the side of Quincy.
Absolutely. That's gotta hurt because Cr4zy was ready for the know it's coming and they can't do about it. Quincy.
Owie? Look at the rune, and he's gonna find death instead.
Whoa, look at it go!
They'll survive a little bit longer. Quinn being very patient, but they do have that haste drone immediately, though, purged off by Brile. So they get the kill on Owie, but are they gonna be able to turn this around on MSS? Looks like he'll survive it.
Also seeing HFN picking up a ring of health, I'm worried that he's going to move into the Battle Fury on top of his Yasha. And I was just like, yep, this Yasha is for fun.
Demised.
Slow down quite a bit with that. They're on.
Oh, it's still the worst thing.
Tower taken down. They're still hunting for Brile. They're not giving him any breathing room at all. You also here, though. Sentry ward, they're looking. There's the remnant forward, though. Followed up with the tornado. They do have the dust, though, so Brile's not even going to be able to ghost walk, and he doesn't even get the chance to do it. They're just moving too fast for him. Courier gets spotted out here by SVG. That's going to be Owie's courier down.
Has been killed.
I'm checking though, was it a Yasha? Because quick buy.
I guess he changed his mind on it.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Ben
attack.
is going to be.
It's getting dope here. Assess here. Owie following up though. They'll turn back around over onto Lelis. He's gone perhaps just a little bit too far. No mana for him. And that'll be a nice pick off here as they find a couple more over here on the side. But MoonMeander, Tornado gets thrown out. Buys them a bit more time. We'll be able to save MoonMeander as the rest of the team backing off a little bit. MSS still in position. Does have a toss available. But YawaR also making this rotation top, which is interesting here.
Bringing extra to secure the tower. Crazy's gonna back off now. They have the Helm's Dominator flying in front. The way that I've seen him play this is he puts so much pressure on his bottom lane. 124 reactions.
Oh, SVG drops the ward, immediately spots Bryle. MoonMeander trying to just get rid of Quinn with that glimpse, but he comes right back in again. SVG actually still alive. MoonMeander though, nope. Bryle finds him, the slide comes through, and that's a kill for Quinn. Tower goes down in the meanwhile on the top lane. Everything happening all at once now.
Dig that.
It is, and HFN is making good use of it by taking down his mid. About a quarter of his HP.
Radiant's middle tower.
So that's doing the best he can, but it was gonna go down. Lights here, Quinn. To zip away.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So YawaR gets some time alone on this plane now. He gets
Good Echo Stomp. They go in on this though. No, MSS will just try a little bit, but they do have to be careful because Owie's nearby, says KheZu. Still has that roar that he hasn't used yet, so. Now, from the side of Cr4zy.
Do have some sentries as grab back some.
I'll walk into YawaR. Vision, open up with the Tornado, EMP. They do have Roar, but he holds on to it a little bit longer. Decides not to quite throw it out because they know that that waveform is going to be difficult. KheZu now uses the Roar over here onto Quinn, but he needs to be careful. Nice Static Storm getting dropped, though. He's not going to be able to go, but MSS jumping over onto the back lines. Quinn, is he going to be able to survive this? He does have some of that Thunderstrike damage on him. He slides around. Looks like he's going to actually survive. Owie throwing out one of those coconuts is forced to run away. They'll take down the Helm of the Dom creep, though. Poor Owie, look at him. He's trying to run away, and it looks like SVG says, fine, you're not even worth my time. Butthole's a little puckered there.
Nice little touch from Quinn there to dodge the final tick of the set. All in the Ember Spirit players work, I'm sure.
Work. HFN though having a little bit of space, as is YawaR. Right now HFN top of the net worth 6k. YawaR very close behind 5.3. Players are finding the breathing room as the rest of their teams just skirmish nonstop.
YawaR is going to
On Quinn, Bryle jumps forward here. Go out that Tornado. Doesn't quite manage to connect. Fight them for the stack. They're just not happy about this. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to be doing this, Kips. Strolling into their jungle. In fact, it's going to take quite a few heroes over on the side of Cr4zy to come back in here. YawaR's here. They'll go glimpse back over onto SVG. Owie on the back lines, though. And you can see the toss coming up from MSS as they just blow up Bryle. KheZu fighting here with Lelis. Should be able to get the final hit off here. Thinks that Malediction is going to go over to Owie. And now MoonMeander's left behind. He's just a little disruptor against the world, but they do have the healing ward. Not enough, though, with the waveform coming out from YawaR. They'll get the kill. FN still trying to just put some damage out. Does have the Omni Slash here, but needs to be careful. Commit to this just yet. Has finished that Battle Fury.
Ideally, you don't spend the Omni. So close to getting it. Very, very bad feeling.
FN? A lot of Quincy crew people here. That's a huge stack.
You might have deceived them about the size of it, though, by pulling it over towards... I'm not actually sure Quincy crew knows that it's that big of an ancient stack.
Trying to get some vision, does have the glimpse. We'll be able to pull right back into the Static Storm on MSS. So this is going to be a dead Tiny. Quinn almost going forward on that, but... Careful, has the regen runes. Considering going back in here, gets a slide off. Does manage to see there's quite a few people. We'll just walk away.
Interesting to see that YawaR is going Manta style, so it's all about everything. Not from no Lincolns here. Does want to play more active. Going here. In fact, I'm very impressed with how involved YawaR is getting, even on just more. But no slow build-up of the Lincolns.
Radiant are scanning.
Looking for YawaR. They see him over here. They know who's going in. They've got the roar. Can they follow up with enough though? Or Splitter's gonna get dropped, trying to push them away from SVG. See a glimpse back.
Lelis teleported in. No, he's gone.
Gone. It was nice to see you though. MoonMeander trying to run away from Quinn. Look at him, he's just staring him down. He's like, oh, just you wait until that's done. He'll throw out the nice tornado though, and it looks like MoonMeander just fine here.
This man's an expert up on the edge. He makes me nervous.
You know it's a good player.
Oh yeah. He's one of the few people who's ever gone out of his way. This deep into a long career. Switching up, still looking for.
Gotta watch out for the Echo Stomp here. Lands over onto Brawl MSS. No mana left. KheZu is thinking about chasing because Owie's in position. He's got that Death Ward. Should be able to do enough damage to MSS where he is going to pop. But he'll try to get out as much damage with those spells as he can before he goes down.
Wow, bones will make a fine powder. Oops.
Escalating odds, chat is always funny. Bottom lane though, HFN getting held into place. That have the Orchid online, so there's not going to be a spin for him just yet, as now the body blocks come out. He's got the healing ward. They need to put some more damage here, and Quinn looks like he might be able to do it, but they're going to have to Delta Hug here. Oh, he turns around, he gets the kill on Quinn using the Omni Slash, and just like that, Kill Owie also, though, will get taken down. SVG's feeling very mighty right here. He's just gonna punch down that healing ward. Try to put a little pressure down. Again, Lelis teleporting in. They know they don't have the Omni Slash. He does have the spin though, and he does have himself a TP, but this is not looking good for him right now as he gets silenced up. The rest of the side of Quincy Cruz here, and they just blow him up. Nothing that KheZu can do but just watch sadly and maybe go hit some creep.
Honestly, I think HFN got way more out of that situation than those Omni Slash bounces were pretty nice.
Got very lucky though. Man, the amount of smokes that have just been going out from both of these teams are just non-stop. The aggression is fantastic. I feel like I'm watching an SA team in some ways, just the way that they're constantly skirmishing.
More structured though, like the way that they've taken down each of mid towers as well as the way that the center plays right now, especially from the side of Quincy Crew over in really tried to make sure there's no defensive play. Very least Cr4zy can't.
Definitely feels like Quincy Crew has the map advantage. Moving the way that they've been placing up vision. Much harder for Cr4zy.
But do have to be more careful. One glimpse cost them, and there's no such. Still had to actually manually grab someone, go in on him, opposed to, you know.
MSS is just running at them, but Quinn's low ground. They'll get the glimpse back though over into MSS, followed up with a tornado. Now the spirit. That these echo stomps are just so good. Air Splitter getting thrown down over here onto Cr4zy, gonna get blown up here by YawaR. No, but they save him. They managed to go. They use the roar. YawaR's dead as they get a couple of these nice bounces coming out here from Owie's Witch Doctors. HFN, he starts to chase after Quinn. He'll turn back around again. They get the glimpse back though over onto MSS. Somehow he's still alive after that initial engagement, and he will be the next one to fall. Into the Roche pit they go.
Yeah, more getting punished for his aggressive plays. Like that did look like a moment to go up. Kind of underestimated why he did it. Very surprising if they did have vision somewhere over the other side, although Cr4zy did have the best.
You gotta be careful though. You've got You have an Elder Titan that you have to be careful of. Lelis sitting outside. Looks like they're going to be able to go. They pick it up. HFN grabbing the Aegis. MoonMeander, though, taking so much damage here from Quinn. So he's just going to have to go remnant himself away. But over on the side, MSS joining in here with Lelis. He managed to land a really nice avalanche, but HFN, he just chases after Lelis. Throws out the Omni Slash. He'll get himself a kill. And the long-range Coconut going after MSS as they just chase him down. Slowly but surely, the spin comes out, and that's a dead Tiny. Look at all these TPs, too. They immediately back off. They want to see if they can catch anyone else, but lack that air.
They're going to get themselves all 4 bounty runes. That was so smooth. They already decided we're going to take the fight up here afterwards. To take the bounty back.
From the tempest of battle.
That is cool. Frozen gold advantage.
Bryle spots out YawaR. He needs more help, though. He can't take him down just by himself. Yeah, I love this. I love the bodyguard positioning coming out from SVG. We saw this actually earlier with Owie playing the Elder Titan too. He follows around his core, make sure he's got an Echo Stomp ready in case they try to engage on him.
Go. Both teams really going through those smokes.
Bryle jumps forward immediately. There's a tornado, though. The follow-up. MoonMeander pressing those buttons real nice-like, but they still manage to get Bryle. They'll still be able to take down MoonMeander. There's going to be the roar. They want to just take down Quinn, but the toss-up into the air. Quincy, they're just in too good of a position. The buyback comes out now from MoonMeander. He wants to be a part of this. He's trying to keep his team alive. Waveform going forward again here. Over onto Owie. He's got the Voodoo Restoration, trying to stay alive a little bit longer. HFN forced to run back. It's going to get held into place and will force out the spin. As Quincy focusing now on the tower. Know if they can go anywhere near this.
I don't enjoy that buyback from Moon. Only if they get some
Dire's
stuff after this,
structures
but
are
I don't think
fortified.
They already used that Static Storm too. That's such a huge component in being able to control. Although they do manage to get Lelis, so perhaps they can make something happen here, but they have to catch him. That's the part that's a little bit more difficult because, hey, look at this. SVG's here. Manages to land that stomp, but of course the spin coming out from HFN. He's pretty fast, but he's walking right into the arms of Quinn, who's immediately going to go throw out those tolls. Throw back, drag him right back in with the glimpse. They want Lelis, and it's looking like they're going to be able to collect finally, but it was a long chase.
It was, yes. It's the only reason they get to do that, and they know that if you, most notably yours, but if you walk near, everything could get turned around. But yeah, at the very least, some value
Radiant's
out of that
middle
buyback.
tower is under attack.
Bad HFN. All right, I get it that you have an Aegis friend, but oh, the tornado spots them out over here on the side. They've got the Omnis left. They're not even going to bother to use it. They just blow up YawaR.
Our blade has tasted better.
Dire's
What a
bottom
dive
tower
here.
is under attack.
They still have a tier 1
Radiant's
up.
top
Hello,
tower
Cr4zy?
is under attack. Radiant
Tier ones
structures
don't
are fortified.
count. They don't have any backdoor reason. They're barely towers anyway.
No, they can take those down, but it's just funny to see them dive so deep here. They're so bloodthirsty for
Radiant's
that
top tower
Morphling.
has fallen.
Most of that is sarcasm. Honestly, I have not seen this type of aggression come out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'd say they're so structured about it. The only thing that they need to do is in these fights where HFN is not there, you can see that basically all of the damage needs to be dealt by Bryle. I want to see protection.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
KheZu needs to be more ready. Throw out roar to damage output. Otherwise, they do have the disables, but no way to actually kill. Let's fight with HFN.
I mean, the other thing you do have to remember is that KheZu is playing from Europe. Does have a little bit. Both of the teams do. Got both of the Brazilians there. KheZu's also playing on ping, so.
But he did that to himself.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Buffing of HFN. He's got the alacrity on him. He's got his eyes on this tower. Nothing gonna stop him right now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, he drank his monster for this game.
He definitely. Few up right
Dire's
now as well,
bottom
and
tower
for
is under
YawaR,
attack.
it's going to be
Radiant's top tower
There's
is
his guy
under
queued up.
attack.
He's going to have to keep fighting this Juggernaut straight up right now.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I know that they're strong, and that's one thing that I really do appreciate
Dire's
about
bottom
Cr4zy.
tower has fallen.
Making his way to the bottom lane. The rest of his team's not quite there. Just have to be careful. He's in position. MoonMeander also here, though. Wrath of Nature. Sprout coming up. The jump forward here. Immediately the Spindo comes out from HFN. It's looking pretty good. There's going to be immediately follow-up TPs coming out. Earthflare gets placed, but MSS is going to be the first to fall. Now KheZu joining in. He's looking for that rope, but he gets silenced up by Lelis. That tornado, though, clipping him just on the side. This is not looking good. Nature's popping next to fall. As YawaR TPs away, they just don't have it in time. They had the roar, but he didn't realize that he needed to get that off. So SVG also TPing out. Quinn next to go too.
And this was all under Radiant Vision. You can just see that Quincy realizes they're into deep. They have to run away. You can't run away versus that Moon. And I gotta commend him for his recovery because this man was level 2 for the longest time.
Ryle sees Quinn. There's a lot of other people here. He's inching. He's thinking about it. Got the rest of his team waiting nearby. Opens up with a tornado. SVG, though, trying to come in. There's going to be the 4-staff, though. It's not going to be able to go and land as SVG stuck in this ball of just death here as HFN rolls on over. Although they might be able to get a kill over onto HFN, but the button pushing coming out from MoonMeander and KheZu. They'll turn it around. They'll get the kill on MSS and force the rest of them back. They lose no one on the side of Cr4zy.
Just two supports, though. It's most likely only Tardy can't yet, but the pace at which they have been playing this has been terrifying. They are not letting up, and Quincy might be a little bit shocked right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Question
Dire's
is now,
structures
are they going
fortified.
to reach this high ground? Morphling, no, he's so close to that ghost scepter. There's going to be an E-blade. This is going to make it very hard to see.
Radiant's top tower
if it
is
wasn't
under
already
attack.
tough enough with an Elder Titan.
He just showed on the wave. Look at this uplink forward coming out from KheZu. He's trying to find the opening here. He's not going to be able to quite get it off just in time. MSS, though, on the backline, toss up over onto Bryle. They're not going to be able to take him down, though. This 4-step doing so much work. There's Slitter Owie getting off that ultimate. Not going to be able to do quite enough. He's going to go walking into YawaR. Owie is going to go down. MSS all ready to fall. I think if they just had that ward maybe just a couple seconds sooner, but no, he's already used it. They'll go back in again.
Dangerous trade. Bryle's healing back up, and HFN is going to have almost 70 seconds.
Got the roar back up right now. When did he use that earlier? I didn't even see it. A little bit of a spread fight, though.
I can't tell you what.
The next label play. The next label play. The next label play.
Quincy want to meet them, though. Playing with fire here. They're completely ignoring the rest of the map. Look at.
Yeah, they don't care. They know this is the battle. This is it. Quinn hiding in the tree line. Very forward here. Basher, but have it on him quite yet. KheZu, though, sees Quinn immediately running forward, but they have the glimpse back again as he's just gonna have to go zip away. Not much mana left on him. That tornado landing over here on the side, but they back off. They decided we've had too much time here.
Both sides. And this is going to be the death of life.
I'm betwixt
Link Dagger
myself.
over on KheZu. They're going to cross this distance. Bryle coming in.
Lelis feeling his impending doom as he just immediately
Radiant's
backs
bottom
off.
tower is under attack.
If he leaves 2 seconds,
Uprooted from the tempest of
Oh, yeah.
battle.
Spidey sense.
Well, again, we talked about this. Bryle, KheZu, and Moon. They see someone on the map. They say, why is that person still alive? We have the advantage. We should be making these moves. Loud, no.
Have correctly deduced that
HFN, to be quite honest. Not as bad as Minos, but
yeah, not as bad as Minos.
he at least knows he's got to back off. Especially when you consider how many people just showed themselves in the top lane from his...
Posturing can only get you so far.
This 4-staff has been so key on Bryle. How many times he's been able to dodge these echo stomps and whatnot, or just save people from the, like, flitter? God, I love the 4-staff. That's my favorite item in Dota, actually.
Yep.
Items that does.
Yes, like,
Outside the
not just the positioning, but the fact that you can use it on both enemies as well as allies is, I think, critically undervalued, although it is very hard to pull off aggressive force claps. I've seen that go wrong.
Or to try to go and take down these wards.
Power is double.
Because they have the double damage now over on HFN, too. Just use the Helm Dom creeps to take down the rest. Easy. Now for KheZu, they also have that medallion online too. Roche Pit, or if they decide they want to buff up HFN with the Solar Crest. Yeah, they pinged that out. Double damage is going to make this very, very easy. Only about half duration left, but with that medallion, this guy's going down so fast. And look at this, Quincy crew not even in the vicinity to go and challenge this.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
The only big team fight ability they have is the Echo Stomp, and that's just not going to cut it the way that
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Over here on the high ground, zips out, doesn't want to be here. They managed to find MSS though. They'll hold him into place. And this is looking like a very dead Tiny. So just stuck around a little bit too long, MSS. Bryo will collect the kill.
Stands against me. Stands brief.
I'm moderately dead.
Moderately.
So, Quincy is going to have a lot of tools to defend our high ground with. There's that Desolator up on the Ember Spirit, so if you're in a static position where you need to properly
gains.
that Desolator is going to do a hell of a lot of work with slide spam, as well as with YawaR. And YawaR is active. It's been a while since we've seen that on a more.
Yes. Opting to go for this additional.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What are you sound unsure about this, Kip.
I
Dire's
sound unsure as well,
structures
but
are fortified.
I am unsure, but I do agree that he's in for a very rough matchup here, and I'm not sure if the Scotty could save him, whereas the outplay of the
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Spanner.
Look at HFN just chonking away at this. Fortification's gonna get used. Rest of the team making their way back
Radiant's
over.
middle tower is under attack.
It's a
Dire's
disruptor.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, there's the Abyssal Blade. Quinn. Try to run away here.
Radiant's top
Tower's going down very, very
top
fast.
tower is
How do you get them away? Lelis is just throwing his body at them, throwing some trees.
Radiant's top barracks.
Pretty scary for him. They do get the... Oh, on the back line, YawaR just blows up KheZu, so they don't have to worry about the roar now. A little bit of a nice play here coming out from Quincy. Looks like they're gonna try to back off now on the side of Cr4zy. They really kind of want him to be there, but there's gonna be the buyback. Got a couple different things going on over here onto the side. There's so much damage being placed over here on Quinn. They didn't put the spells up just yet. Zoom my camera out so far. They almost managed to blow up the Witch Doctor, but the jump forward again over here onto YawaR will go. He'll use that Manta style. They've got the Alacrity over on HFN. He's looking for whatever he can find here. There's an Echo Stomp again, just sidestepping it, but they managed to go and grab up MSS over into the cage. So HFN is godlike. Buyback now coming out from Tiny.
Dire's
Had the
bottom
buyback
tower
coming out
has
earlier.
fallen.
Lelis just trying to do some split pushing here.
This is important work. He might actually it's not gonna save his
I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Yeah, I mean, you take the top racks, you just back off if you're Cr4zy right now. You're happy with what you've got, right?
Yeah, you are. If you are playing this muted, and this is where sometimes the pace of this game, because you've been playing so fast, so intense, might be tempted to go. But this is definitely the right approach. You are still not.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Right. Although he has the gold for one. And yeah, he is in the forest with the Disrupt Dragon and Area Denial. I mean, MoonMeander is working on, but he is not going to be able to farm it up as fast as YawaR can.
Wishing he had that Philosopher's Stone for sure right now. Dropped her. Alacrity placed over onto HFN. He's just going to spin forward again. Still has that Aegis. Still has the Abyssal Blade. They don't have a great way of locking him down just yet, although they'll go for it. There's the toss up, and he's all right. He's going to back off here again. They'll throw down that kinetic field, hold him into place. He's going back in, but again, the SVG with a nice Echo Stomp slows them down, buys them some more time. And that's a Silver Edge completed now for HFN. They just keep buffing him. They've got that in the Solar Crest. They've got the Alacrity. And he's just so hard to take down. Lotus Orb throwing out. They're just protecting him. This is exactly what they need to be doing. Nice stomp. They can't really follow up. Wrath of Nature. Silence again. Manta comes out. Defense just jumps forward immediately over here onto Quinn, gets the kill, easy peasy, spins around. We'll be able to go grab himself some more of these buildings, and they're just tickling him right now, Kips. Toss back though, coming out from MSS, there's gonna be the buyback coming out from Ember. SVG's gonna fall though, so he just immediately goes to his death. All right, they'll finally be able to take down HFN. That's just the Aegis, glimpse back though, coming out MSS to fall. Quinn is on the back line now, he's gonna be silenced up. HFN looking for the opening, but they get the signs off. They're not gonna be able to quite keep Quinn in it though. That Static Storm, it's nice, but not doing enough. YawaR spinning around, he's his own Juggernaut. To do some more here though. Can they get anything else? That Spirit Vessel. Sunstrike gets thrown out, doesn't manage to do it now. He falls on the back lines. Jump again over here onto YawaR. They manage to go, they'll hold him into place. Do they have enough damage though? Are they going to be able to finally take down this Morphling? KheZu jumping forward here. Already has used the roll, and he's got that full strength going on. It's so hard to take down YawaR, but they just don't have enough damage to take down anyone else coming out from the side of Quincy. Buyback now coming out from YawaR. Morphling wants to be a part of this fight. He's going to TP, and they realize it took a lot of resources. Again, though, jumping over onto HFN. They've got the Lotus. He's got the spin. Should be able to just teleport out. No problem. MoonMeander next to just leave as Brile will evacuate the area. How many buybacks was that? Good God. He had a buyback on Ember, on Brile, on KheZu, on Heine, SVG, everyone pretty much. The only people that have buyback left right now are Lelis and MoonMeander. And of course, HFN was not forced to use it, neither YawaR, but what a fight. What a long, drawn-out fight. Or like a war.
Dire are scanning.
Still war, and it's still not over. They're going to have one more shot here on the crew, and it's going to take having the Aghanim's Disruptor form getting it. The way that Cr4zy gets to see this out when they hold their position, they just can't get through HFN. There are no tools in their hand that allow them to trade up, fight the Juggernaut, so they have to work around him. But the way that Cr4zy has been positioned, always put this Juggernaut
Radiant's
in the
bottom
choke point.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Here.
Not try to meet up with him. I mean, he should, but
He should, but well, we know what he does not, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And actually break the smoke though. Jump forward here, toss back over onto KheZu. So no roar available this time around. That's gonna make things a little bit easier here for Quincy. As the rest of the team forced to run away. MoonMeander is just like, nope, nope, I don't want to be here anymore. And already you can see the side of Cr4zy. They backed off. They don't have KheZu. They don't want to take a fight, and they know that they don't have to force it right now. Be a little bit more relaxed.
there is a full silver edge over on H. So if this
he's
guy
had
was
that.
hard to catch for.
But they still need their full kit, I feel. They still need to have KheZu be a part of these fights.
They do, yes.
They can continue to get these nice pickoffs on the side of Quincy. It's going to make things a lot more difficult on the side of Cr4zy. They are at a 14k net worth lead at 37.
It's solid. The real problem for Quincy crew is that if they want to keep the pickoffs going, then Lelis has to work overtime pushing these waves out. Otherwise, the lack of abundance of information on the side Cr4zy, I should say. Very easy. And the other way around, if you don't have three waves to give you vision, it's very hard to determine.
Items got a knife on by are so far. Lockdown. Oh, Lelis. Careful, my friend. Yeah, he already realizes they're on their way. They have a ward. They saw them. And Brile's just combing through just to make sure. No stragglers are left.
MoonMeander has been almost religiously checking his rune spots. He found an illusion now and he has been scouting his own. With that, I saw him run around the court.
Dire are scanning.
And his
Dire
priorities
structures are
are in the middle of the
fortified.
map for these extra.
Free stuff is free stuff, Kips.
Oh yeah,
Gotta take advantage of it.
I respect. It's not tied down, it's free. Okay, not quite like that.
That's, wow, yikes. Today I learned. I'm going to make sure that Kips is, check the pockets when she leaves my house, if she ever visits now.
We are not
Dire's
per
top
se,
tower
but we like
has
ourselves a
fallen.
good business to go into, especially when the other
Radiant's
side doesn't
bottom
quite know
tower
what they're doing.
has fallen.
That somehow is still not great sounding, but respect for the hustle. YawaR shows up immediately. They jump on him. They pop the Lincolns. He's just dead. They get the roar off. No buyback over here on this Morphling. HFN just spinning the win over here. They can definitely win. They don't have their main core. Nice 4-step. Again, they have the Lotus over onto HFN. They go down, throw down the Earth Splitter. The toss up, though, coming out from MSS, and it does a lot of damage, but he's still just perfectly fine here as they go. They get a lot of damage off over onto Lelis. Sunstrike comes out, but he does have the BKB, but it doesn't matter because it's physical damage coming out from this Witch Doctor. And KheZu, SVG is going to get held into place. He does have the Ghost Scepter. The spin, though, coming out from HFN. He's not going to allow you to get away. Are you out of your mind? HFN says, that's it. Let's just finish up the game. There's no Morphling. We are not seeing Lelis here. I'm feeling so powerful right now, boys. Let's win. And that's the GG call for the Cr4zy. Taking a game off of the kings of this half of the world here. They've got to be feeling elated right now.
That is an impressive showing. The pace at which they play that. They know they need to do that. There is no way to get out of this game otherwise, but man, was it convincing. The amount of TP straight after fights and just unison they did it for me showed that this entire team is sharp as a razor right now. They are ready to take the fight